What's up, you all? How you doing, everyone? And as promised, I have a team with Dusknoir today. So last time we finally reached Master Ball with 3 of my favorite mons, and I decided to, as promised, I decided to make a team with one of my other ones, so Dusknoir. And yeah, it went pretty well, actually. So the team is actually using the same mons, so it's the same Maushold, the same Ursaluna, so it's still weakness policy with slow as Ursaluna. It's the same Bravery as Indeedee. I got rid of one move. What was the move? I don't remember, but just to know that this Indeedee has Psychic, just so that he can free attack, right? Because I felt like when using the other team, so the previous team, the team with the Teta and the scale shot Garchomp, like Indeedee was kind of useless, right? So I decided to go with this. So I decided to just change the move, right? So the 2 new mons there are Gallaid and Dusknoir. So Dusknoir is just to set up a Trick Room, and Gallaid is there to be able to deal with dark types and dark types. Because otherwise Bravery can't do anything, you know. So Gallaid is there for dark types and steel types. Okay, let's just have a quick look at the EV so that you just see. So this is the same as Ursaluna. It's a really slow, so you see it's like really slow. Weakness policy, Tera normal, same move there. Maushold is Technician with Tera Ghosts. I think that's the set. Yeah, that's the set because of the Technician, so that's the set. Okay, it's max attack, max speed there. With the Wildlands, Tera Ghosts, the Bravery, same, Vacuum Wave stuff, max speed, means Indeedee, basic standard Indeedee set, max HP, max defense, palm, Dusknoir. So this Dusknoir is kind of, it's not defensive, it's offensive. So it's max HP, max attack, and with this kind of attack, you should be good. So I just want to show you, oh, you can't see sets there, but I just want to show you that with can I do this so that you can see? Oh, but I can move something like this. No, I can't. Okay, well, but basically I don't need to, yeah, sorry about this, I thought I could show you. But basically you can see this. So you can see this. This is Poltergeist into a Gholdengo who has max HP. Right? So see, yeah, who has max HP. So it's like bulky Gholdengo with nasty plot lefties. You'll have like a 50% chance. You can't see, but it's like a 50% chance to kill the Gholdengo. And if it's like offensive, maybe like choice specs, it's guaranteed KO with this nature. It's brave max attack. Yeah, it's this. So you guarantee. Oh, it's not Haze, it's Shadow Snake. And yeah, I never clicked Shadow Snake, so I don't know. I might change some set because I realized. So I realized that this is not consistent. And when you play on high ladder, you want consistency. This is not consistent, and it would like free Bravery, free the 4th move for Bravery there, maybe like Heat Wave, so that they can hit like Dark type, like so that they can actually hit King Gambit for good damage. I mean, like Vacuum Wave is just too weak, I think, and it means we can like think of another item there for Ursaluna instead of a weakness policy. You'll see during the games that we actually proc the policy once, and it was a read, so I read my opponents. So it's just not consistent. Because you need to play a bit like dangerous, risking some stuff, risking like Ursaluna, right? So I managed to proc it against Tauros, a water Tauros. They had Raging Ball, so we got just lucky that it was Tauros with Raging Ball and not Wave Crash. So Dusknoir is Tera Water to be able to deal with Goldingos, so to make it rain stuff. But retrospectively, I think like Tera Steel is better. Because yeah, I think like maybe Tera Steel is better. You resist grass, so you're good against Rillaboom's. Oh, but I feel like Tera Water is also good against the Torkoals. That's maybe why I thought about Tera Water there. On the Gallaid, so this Gallaid, just to tell you that this Gallaid, it's not, brave means speed Gallaid. It's just like adamant Gallaid, so that you have like a base 100 speed, which means that if you manage to set up the Tailwind if you manage to set up the Tailwind, Gallaid should outspeed most of the cast, except Deeport or Scarf Mons too. Oh, it's not Inkle. Oh my god, it's White Guard. So you have the set there. And yeah, that's it. Most of the time, if we go back to the VGC, the other scene there, most of the time you want to lead Maushold something else. Maushold just too good, right? Maushold just too good. Maushold, Dusknoir, Maushold, Braviary if you want to set up the Tailwind. And Ursaluna, I felt like was a bit underwhelming. I feel like Gallaid, it's like the man. He's the man, he's the gentleman that you need to, I don't know. Gallaid felt always really important to protect and save. Just because he has like insane damage with the Life Orb in Psychic Terrain on Sharpness, and he can also deal with Dondozo. Oh yeah, and let's talk about Dondozo. Against Dondozo, you have Indeedee on Gallaid. That's it. And Technician Pop Bomb actually does like a lot of damage. And yeah, that's it. Maybe instead of Shadow Snake, we can think about Haze. And I just need to play with the team, so I played like 5 games once I reached Master Ball. And it was a pretty good session, but I'm still not convinced about the weakness policy. It's not consistent enough. The Shadow Snake either, and the Shadow Snake either. So maybe Haze instead. But if we are running Haze, it means that I always need to bring it against the Dondozo matchup. I feel like it's too weak against the Dondozo matchup. Because yeah, I don't know. So you know, against Dondozo, you need to bring Gallaid and Indeedee, and then it's one of these 3 usually: Maushold, Braviary, or Ursaluna. You'll see we'll face we face a Dondozo, and I brought Gallaid, Maushold, Indeedee, and Braviary, and it worked. I don't know if it worked well, but the opponent was just playing too defensive with the Weezing, which we managed to capitalize. And yeah, oh yeah, and you'll see that it's not live commentary. It's me doing post commentary because I tried to climb the ladder and I needed to focus, and I can't really focus when I'm casting. When I'm casting, I feel like when I'm casting, I need to think about how to talk in English and all, and it slows me a bit down. I feel like if I really want to climb the ladder, like seriously, I need to play without commenting, right? Without casting. So it's gonna be it's just gonna be like not live commentary, just post game. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I don't know if you're gonna enjoy it. We reach actually 500, yeah, 500 with this team, with all the wins on stuff. So I was pretty happy with the team. Maybe I was a bit lucky as usual. Yeah. And yeah, let's jump into the games. It's against Daniel there, and they have the Issue. They have the Eruption Wind. And also they have the Ursaluna with the Maushold, so maybe the Whimsicott has Trick Room. I don't know. It doesn't feel like. I don't really feel like, right? I think when I selected the mons there, I was like, okay, what's the most... Okay, I'm not gonna post the video right now, but what was the... so they do not have trick... They might not have Trick Room there. So I assumed faster Ursaluna, and I also assume Technician, Pop Bomb. So let's just have a quick like. I selected this like so fast. I'm just like trying to, give you how my train of thought, how I selected the mons there. So if we go a little backwards there, so yeah, so I assume faster Ursaluna, and I assume Technician Maushold. So I was like, okay, what's the worst lead for us? What's for the worst lead for us, and what's the best lead for us? Like both at the same time. So you see, Gallaid has a pretty nice matchup against everything actually. He has Sacred Sword, he has Taiko Cut, he has White Guard. So basically, he is the man. He is the man. And then we needed something to support the Gallaid, right? And I thought, why not? I thought, yeah, Maushold was the best there because it counters the Whimsicott, the Tauros, and I guess the Ursaluna too. But I feel like Gallaid was like necessary as a lead. And then, well, I didn't feel like going for Trick Room, so I didn't bring the both Trick Room on, so I went with all the other ones, right? But I felt pretty like safe leading with these two. You can't see. Yeah, oh, now you can see the mouse. Yeah, I was doing it on the OBS there. But I felt pretty safe there, leading with Gallaid and Maushold, because it covered a lot of leads. So they have a shiny Samurott, which is one of my favorite mons too. So they led with Kingambit and Maushold, and we led with Gallaid and Maushold. So that was a pretty good lead on our part there. And now I'm like, what do I do? They're gonna Tera their Maushold, right? They can stay with the Kingambits on Sword Dance if they have Sword Dance. And I'm like, what do I do there? What's the best play? And because I assumed Technician Maushold, I'm like, they're gonna Pop Bomb something, right? So, but they're not gonna stay in front of a Gallaid, right? So Gallaid's gonna have Sacred Sword, so I'm like, okay. If they Tera their own Maushold, I'm gonna waste a turn. So let's go for Psycho Cuts. I think I did that right. And let's Tera and follow me. That should cover all the moves, all the options on our opponent parts there. Unfortunately, we're gonna get intimidated there, and I could have just Sacred Sword the Maushold. I think the opponent's Maushold is not gonna Tera. I'm gonna Tera. I guess the scariest part would have been, a dark move from Kingambit. How do you call that? How do you call the move? I forgot, but yeah. If Kingambit would have stayed and attacked the Maushold, okay, they went for Pop Bomb, and I think I found the middle ground there. I went for Psycho Cut there. So now we're still in a pretty good position, right? So what do I do? So I think I protected there. I protect the Gallaid and finish off the Maushold, because Gallaid is really the most dangerous target for my opponent, because it deals with Kingambit, right? So I was like, okay, I can protect the Gallaid for a turn and finish off the Maushold, and see what's gonna do with the Tauros. Yeah, I did protect. I did protect, and I did... Oh, I double protect. Okay, I double protect to actually scout what was my opponent going to do. So I double protect there to see. And they just follow me, right? I feel like the... Okay, next turn, we're gonna see. So the Raging Ball, it's not Wave Crash, it's a Raging Ball. It most likely, the set is most likely Raging Ball, Aqua Jet, CC, and Protect. So there I'm like, okay, I can get the policy proc there, but I can finish the Maushold. If we win the speed tie, I can finish the Maushold, get our policy proc. And that's what I did actually. And because, okay, they protected, that's fine. That's actually really fine there. They're gonna Raging Ball, right, again? Yeah. Like, Ursaluna has really good defenses, so... And I was pretty safe because it was Raging Ball, right? I think with Wave Crash... I don't think Ursaluna leaves the Wave Crash. Or maybe like on 4. I'm not sure. I need to do the calc, right? But yeah, Wave Crash has way more power. So there I think I just follow me into Hyper Voice. Because it covers everything, I guess. Okay, they double protect. They try to protect the mouse. I just follow me just to prevent the pop bomb on the Ursaluna. And I just like Hyper Voice, yeah. So there you can see that's Assault Vest King Gambit. Pretty sure it's Assault Vest there. Okay, they send Typhlosion. And now there's a pretty interesting turn there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna Hyper Voice. So, okay, so the Typhlosion is gonna be faster than the Ursaluna, obviously, because it's the same like slow as Ursaluna. And I'm like, okay. They're playing Typhlosion with Whimsicott. So it's not gonna be Scarf, right? I'm pausing the video there. So I'm like, okay. They're playing Typhlosion with Whimsicott, so it's most likely it's specs to maximize the damage. So I was like, okay. I couldn't switch. I had like no switch, right? My only hope was maybe like getting the Gallaid free, like maybe protecting one of these two. Getting Gallaid and Wide Guarding, right? So maybe sack the Ursaluna. Protect the Maushold, sack the Ursaluna. But the Maushold is completely useless, yeah, right? It's not gonna touch the King Gambit and he can't touch the Typhlosion there. So I was like, okay, let's be bold. And I don't know why he went for this, but I don't know why he didn't like... Sucker Punch the Ursaluna, right? That was right? It was not Scarf Typhlosion there. So we got the kill on the Typhlosion there, and thanks to the After You. What a gentleman. And we did pretty good damage into the King Gambit. So they still haven't Tera'd there. And I was like, do I Earth Power expecting maybe the Tera flying there? And I was like, I'm not just gonna think about it, I'm just gonna go for it, right? So I just follow me. And yeah, the Taurus, Aqua Jet there. Wow, that did a lot. The Cat-Owl. But it's fine because it's gonna be... Taurus can do... Like, he can't kill both mons the same turn. So we have a +2 Ursaluna there. We're gonna bring the Gallaid, I think. And the game is over. Oh, no, we're not gonna bring the Gallaid. I think we're gonna bring the Braviary. Yeah, we're gonna bring the Braviary. And we're gonna try to Tailwind to secure the Gallaid win there. I think that was it. So I got the first couple reads right. And yeah, that was a win there. So I'm not sure let's have a CAQ there. The first one, okay, I already have a CAQ there. I think it's just the next battle, next game. It's for the next game. So let's just have a quick there. So let's get Ursaluna. We want the Trick Room attackers, yes, with the max HP. And we go with King Gambit. Max attack, we go with Sucker Punch, which is around 30%. Oh, we need to double, which is around 30% max roll. 30% of 22 is 70. It's 7, so it was around 70, right? It was around 70-ish for the max damage, maybe 75. If we look at the HP there, can we look at the HP of the Ursaluna? Quickly. Okay, cancel. 82. Oh, that was really close. So that was really close. So if it was Tera Dark, he should have gone with Tera Dark on the King Gambit. But yeah, that was really close. Or if it was Black Glass. If it was Black Glass, I'm pretty sure he would have got the kill. Oh, where's the... Yeah. If it was Black Glass, or yeah, if it was Black Glass, he had the kill on the Ursaluna actually. But we assume it was Assault Vest, right? So we would have leave the Sucker Punch really closely, but the crit obviously. But yeah. So let's jump into the second battle there. And yeah, against the Japanese, against... It's Ochi something 2. It's Ochi something 2. I think maybe it's now Otchinatsu something like that. So there I was like, okay, Maushold looks pretty good because it deals with everything except the 2 ghost types. On Dusknoir deals with the ghost types, right? So I can set up Tailwind. I can set up Trick Room and still go on the offense with the Maushold. Obviously, if the D-Knight is Tera, still it's it's another story, obviously. But I think I went. So I'm talking there. I think I went with these 2. Yeah, Indeedee and I went Indeedee Gallaid. That is really interesting. So Gallaid is really good against the monkey, against Rillaboom, against everything, right? Now, it's really good against the monkey. I was really afraid of the monkey. Ursaluna was really good. I think this set, so this weakness policy, I'm not convinced. I'm not too convinced about this set. And maybe I'm gonna talk about it in the intro, but yeah, I'm not really convinced about this set. It's not consistent. That's what I feel like. I feel like when you play high up on the ladder, you want consistency, and this set is not consistent because you need either your opponents to proc your weakness policy, or you need to proc it yourself, but you lose a turn with the Braviary or the Dusknoir, right? So I feel like it's just not as consistent as I would like when I'm playing the game. And if we don't play with the weakness policy, it means that we don't need Vacuum Wave on the Braviary, and we can maybe give him Heat Wave, for example. Heat Wave would be really nice. Or Snarl, to be able to slow down or slow the pace of the game. So they went with, so they led with Ursaluna and the D-Knight. So it was a lot of dice, and it was Pokesash. Pokesash Ursaluna. So I'm like, do I want to set up Trick Room right now? And I'm like, maybe not. And I was like, maybe I can break the Ursaluna. But then I was like, Maybe not. Maybe I should focus on the D-Knight, get rid of the D-Knight. Yeah, I was really thinking. So I decided... So in the end, I decided to go with Poltergeists, and I think I pop up the D-Knight to get rid of it. Worst case scenario there is the Protect on the D-Knight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we got the crit. So there we got the crit, right? That's why I double up the D-Knight actually. So I think we got lucky there, right? I'm not sure. So next time if I had to replay this game, I would have Shadow Sneaked the D-Knight on Pop Bomb to guarantee the KO there. Obviously, we can't get the KO there. We can't touch the Ursaluna with a Ghost move. But you saw that it's not guaranteed because it was multi-scale. If I go check the calcs there, if we go Maushold, and we're not running Adamant Maushold, we're running Jolly. Yeah, it's Jolly Technician with max attack. Dragonite to max attack, max speed. So Pop Bomb, they say Pop Bomb is a guaranteed kill there. Even with multi-scale actually. So maybe we got a lot of low rolls because they're actually saying that it's a guaranteed kill, even with the multi-scale. Maybe if I do like one hit is like 5%. 10 hits is like 108%. So maybe it was a more bulkier D-Knight. I don't know, it felt like it was really close, right? But the calc is telling me that it's a guaranteed OCO with the set we're running on the Maushold on the D-Knight, even with the multi-scale. If you obviously you need to hit 10 hits, you need to hit the 10 hits. And then there's the Goldingo coming. And then I'm like, I need to get rid of this. So we have Gallaid in the back, so Gallaid should be pretty happy going against Ursaluna. So I was like, we need to get rid of the Goldingo. So let's do a little after you into Poltergeist. And I was like, oh, I missed, but no, there's like some kind of, you know, little time there. And it was Citrus actually, and it was Citrus and we OCO. So there's, I just want to pause again because we can go there. I have the calc there. So we are running Brave. We're running Brave on this Dusknoir, and this Dusknoir is slower than the Ursaluna. We already have like a really slow ass Ursaluna. I think it has like maybe 5 IVs in speed. And yeah, it's a really slow Ursaluna. I managed to have one, like a really slow, is slower than the Ursaluna, so you can proc the weakness policy with the Dusknoir actually. So we're running Brave there. Brave, it's Brave max attack, right? It's Brave max attack. So you have you have 112 to 133% chance to kill our Goldingo there. If it's offensive Goldingo, right? If it's like bulkier Goldingo, let's try max HP. If it's max HP Goldingo, we only have a 50% chance to kill the Goldingo. So just be aware if you're watching this and you want to use the team, just be aware that it's not guaranteed. If it's like bulky Goldingo with lefties, usually you want like max HP, some speed and some bulk, so that you can just set up a nasty plot, and then, you know, start killing everything. So it was, maybe it was bulky Goldingo because they were running the citrus and we got maybe the lock shot there. We have 62% chance to kill like 100%, 252 HP Goldingo. So yeah, so maybe we got lucky there. I don't know. We got lucky. We got lucky with D-Knight. And then there's the monkey. So there I was pretty happy to just, I think I brick the Ursaluna. So I was like, okay, we have Gallaid. Gallaid should be able to get rid of the monkey in psychic terrain. So we just need to focus on the Ursaluna, and the Ursaluna had actually protected the previous turn. So I was like, so I was not sure if it was Scarf Annihilate. So I was like, okay, I can go with, I'm gonna Tera, so that I avoid the final Gambit, right, if they have it, or I can avoid the Drain Punch. So I decided just to double up the Ursaluna there. Oh, they actually protected with the monkey. I was like, they should have gone with the offense there. I don't understand. Look at the damage, that is insane. Just imagine Adamant Maushold can actually like kick the bare ass. We're not gonna kill there. I'm not. Barely. They're gonna Bloodmoon, but it's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna get the kill with Dusknoir. That's so cool playing with Dusknoir. I just love the mod, bro. I love the design there. And we're gonna get the Brick Break. I wish he learned. I wish he learned Drain Punch instead of Brick Break. Because you know, when I was like trying to build the team, trying to find like a set for the Dusknoir, I was like, oh, we can like make a Tera fighting Drain Punch with coaching, maybe Sneasler, or coaching Gallaid, right? But then I realized he doesn't learn Drain Punch. He learns Brick Break, and I was like super sad. And there I'm like, okay, I can just switch into Indeedee. The monkey shouldn't be able to kill the Gallaid, even with a Rage Punch. Because he hasn't been touched yet, so it's still a base 50 power Rage Punch. So Gallaid should always be able to leave that. It's max HP, max attack. And I was like, okay, I can just set up terrain, get a big Psycho Cut there. On next turn, I can just follow me and get another Psycho Cut, right, and finish off the monkey. Oh, they decided to go after the Dusknoir. Oh, we got the crit. No, we didn't get the crit, bro. Like Gallaid, like in psychic terrain with the life orbs, like it's insane. It's insane. That's insane. The damage. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure we got a little lucky there with the D-Knight. But yeah, it's like a Showdown. The calc from Showdown is actually telling me that it's actually a Oko on the D-Knight. Okay, we got the rewards there. Can we jump to the next battle, please? Okay, next battle. See that? See that? See that? We're gonna lose against this one. We're gonna lose against this one. Because of the Garchomp. You'll see, you'll see. We had the game. The game was in the bag. So there again, Maushold is always like the speediest one like on the team. So he should be able to outspeed anything except maybe like Muscarada, Dragonport, Sneasler, and like Scarfmont. So I think I led Maushold. I led Maushold and the Bravery. Rabar. And I didn't bring Dusknoir, and I didn't bring Ursaluna. I felt like, okay, if I can set up Tailwind, I should be fine against all of these. With the Gallaid in the back, because Gallaid is not like Brave mean speed. Brave 0 IVs in speed. It's like a normal Gallaid. He's gonna outspeed like every mod there. And Gallaid looks pretty good there, right? Let's speed this up. So they led with Excalibur and D-Knight. So I went with the same play as usual against D-Knight. I went with Pop Bomb and I tried to set up Tailwind. There, the worst case scenario was loaded dice Excalibur, right? The worst case scenario would have been loaded dice, Tera Ghost, Excalibur. So I'm always torn about like pressing Pop Bomb on the D-Knights because I'm afraid of the Tera Steers, right? So I was like, oh no, not like this, but they were terrifying. So I was, oh, we're fine. So this time, okay. Oh, this time we crit the first hit. Okay. That's 5. You see, this time, yeah, we got the crit too. So it's really close, actually. We got the kill there, and I think we managed to set up Tailwind, if I'm right. See, aren't we faster? I was like, we faster than the Excalibur? I was like, what the heck? It's a freaking Issue-Bravery. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, that must be Assault Vest. There's no way you run like no speed on the Excalibur, except if you want a really defensive set. So I was like, it's most likely Assault Vest on the Excalibur. And there comes the Garchomp. So I was like, okay. I'm always saying like. It's like in French. In French, you always like genre. So because I was like, okay, that must be like Assault Vest, we're gonna switch into the Indeedee so that I can actually on Tera, so that I can actually. Oh no, I switch. Okay, wait, yeah. Okay, I switch into the Indeedee to prevent the Ice Shard, and I focused on the Excalibur with the Pop Bomb. Yeah, they went for Ice Shard there. Oh, and Maushold's gonna get another kill. Like this Maushold, he's out there for some blood. I don't know. Okay, that's 2 down. Oh, that's 10 times. Yeah, again. And then I was like, bro, he skill shot. And I was like, the skill shot is doing so much damage. That's 3. This one is gonna be the 4th one. And then it's like, oh, they're loaded dice. I'm like, oh, they're loaded dice. I'm so freaking done there. And then you'll see. It was Life Orb. He got on there. That was the end. From there, that was the end. So I'll decide, okay. Because the Gallaid has, I think, 100 base speed. So if it's max, okay. The Gallaid there, I think you reach 100 base speed. I can check the team, actually. Yeah, it's 100 base speed. So with the Tailwind, you reach 200. And Garchomp outspeeds after one skill shot there. So Garchomp was gonna be the fastest mon there on the battlefield. And now I want to follow me, right? I was like, I need to prevent the skill shot. So what I'm gonna do is Tera the... So I'm gonna Psycho Cut one of these two, obviously. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick the Zard there on Tera the Indeedee to redirect the skill shot. But that was my mistake there, because Gachon can just Earthquake, right? So there was no point in doing this. The best play, I think, would have been White Guard. White Guard on Tera, maybe. White Guard? I think the best play there was to White Guard on Trick Room, because I think there's 2 turns left of Tailwind. So this turn, I White Guard. Oh, yeah, no. This turn I attacked with the Gallaid, and I set up Trick Room with the Indeedee. Next turn, I protect the Gallaid and let the Indeedee die, right? So that's the third turn. So it was Sash Zard there. In this case, I didn't want to... I felt like that was the safe play to actually follow me into attacking. But then I realized I took too much damage. And I went for the White Guard on Psychic to finish off the D-Knight there. The D-Knight, the Zard. And that was a mistake there. Because I was expecting Earthquake, right? Like every normal person there. But they're gonna reveal Helping Hand on the... They're gonna reveal... Look at this. Don't look at the freaking Gallaid. Look at this. That was mixed Garchomp. That was mixed Garchomp. And I was like, I can't win now. I can't win. Tailwind's gonna expire this turn. See? So that was the mistake there. The mistake was actually to not Trick Room with the Indeedee. The turn I Psychic the Garchomp, I should have Trick Room. Because then we have the Bravery. The Bravery can always Vacuum Wave the Zard. Because they can't Tera anymore, they Tera the D-Knight. Finish the Zard, and then Gallaid's gonna be slower than the Garchomp, or you can finish the Garchomp with Psycho Cut. I'm pretty sure it kills, I'm not sure. I mean, it's Life Orb in Psychic terrain. That should kill, right? Sharpness. And there I was... So there was still a chance to win there, actually. But it was a 50-50, right? I was like, okay, the Garchomp needs to prevent the Tailwind. If the Tailwind goes on, I win, right? No. That doesn't make sense. It's gonna be faster with each of them on, right? Unless they're running like slow as Zard. But even like memes, even if you run like slow as Zard, you're still gonna outspeed the Bravery. The Bravery is like slower. It's really slow. Like Zard base speed, I think it's 100. Garchomp is maybe 102, I think. So I was like, okay, I can finish off the Zard on attack with the Gallaid, right? That was another mistake there. I should have protected the Gallaid and Vacuum Wave. On Vacuum Wave. But because he has his 2 mons are like have a really I can't speak, damn it, have a really high base speed. I was like, I'm screwed. I can't really see anything. And yeah, because I didn't protect, I'm gonna get KO'd by the Garchomp. This game was basically the Garchomp hitting 5 times. If the Garchomp doesn't hit 5 times with the scale shots, then we have Maushold, right? And then I can protect and focus on the Zard, right? Protect to bait the protect on the Zard. And then that was a mistake from their part, and a mistake from my part too, because I can set up Tailwind, then the Braviary is gonna be faster, and then I can hope for a crit with the Esper Wing, because it has a higher chance to crit. So we lost again this. I mean, that's the game for you, right? So let's jump into the next game there. So this game was also really weird because of the team. I was like, what the heck, right? And I think the funniest part is that they didn't bring King Gambit. They didn't bring King Gambit, and that was actually insane. But when you see something like this, you can see my mouse. You need to expect skill swap, right? Because you know, Defiant, competitive. So I actually know what I was going against, and I think I led with the Maushold. Right. Led with the Maushold, the Indeedee on the Braviary, and I was like, I can Tera the Braviary. And the Gallaid should be able to deal with the King Gambit, right? Yeah, Gallaid is such a good mon for this team, huh? Gallaid, you need to protect the Gallaid. Because he deals with Dandozo, he deals with the Steel types and the Dark types. So they led with these two, and I led with my Gallaid on my Maushold. This board there is kind of okay. The Intimidate is kind of okay because we have the Life Orb. So the first turn, I think I was afraid of a Tera Ghost on the I don't know, how do you call the mon? on the deer. It's not Weird Deer, it's the pre-evolution. So I was afraid of Tera Ghost, so that's why I think I went with Psycho Cut there, and I think I protected the mouse. So I think there was okay, so I switched into Indeedee to increase the power of Psycho Cut. And I think that was my mistake there. I should have double target. I should have targeted, for example, the Milotic. Because they're gonna realize that, that the Milotic is gonna be faster than my Gallaid. So, okay, they're gonna Tera there. They're gonna... Oh, I missed the... Yeah. So, they Tera Fairy on the Draining Case. But Gallaid has a really high special defense, so it was kind of okay there. Look at the damage. That's Intimidate. And they set up Trick Room. And you saw the Milotic was faster than the Gallaid. So I could have just gone with the Pop Bomb instead of switching the Indeedee. And sometimes I overthink about the Teras from my opponent. And there I could have just Sacred Sword. And I think we get the KO with the Sacred Sword. Oh, it's really close. It's really close with the Sacred Sword. But I could have just like pop bombed the Milotic and get good damage, and then this turn, the following turn, so this turn, I could have just like finish off the Milotic. So I decided to protect. To finish off the deer there. Basically, right now I'm waiting the Issue-Bravery so they can expanding for spam. Oh, they went for skill swap. That was really interesting. They went for skill swapping the Gallaid. I think we get the kill there. Oh, we got the crit. Oh, we got really lucky this session. I'm not gonna lie. And they bring the Ninetales, but the Ninetales is gonna be the faster mon there on the board, so it means the slower because of the trick room. So there it's gonna be quite an interesting tech. I decided to go for Follow Me, obviously, but I didn't really think about what the Ninetale is gonna do. It was obviously the Ninetale was gonna actually like Blizzard, obviously there. But yeah, so Milotic did Blizzard there, and they GG. So if I had like White Guarded, we had like 3 damage, right, on the Milotic. Because it's lefties, so it's recovering every turn. But I was like, okay, it's fine. And then, wait, look at this. I was like, I was not like, it's fine. I was like, look at this. Look at this. I was like, oh, it's over. I was convinced it was over because we can't touch the King Gambit. We can't touch the King Gambit. Like, Bravery can't touch it. Indeedee can't touch it. Well, Bravery can touch it with Backroom Wave. So it means they can't touch it. On Maushold can't touch it because he has Pop Bomb. So I was like, oh crap. I've just gave up. I've just given up my best answer to the freaking King Gambit. So so yeah. So then we bring the Bravery, and I was checking the Trick Room turns, and yeah, so I was like, okay, there's no point if they're just gonna bring the King Gambit right now, and they should win the game. I was like, okay, there's no point into following me because they're gonna maybe just double attack again. So I decided to attack with the DD. And then, okay, they switch the Ninetales for surprise, 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 the Signature. So no King Gambit. I was like, oh, thank God. This is fine. This is fine. So now we're gonna get a lot of damage with the DD and the Bravery there. It's fine, the protects, it's fine. We double targeted the Ninetales. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. That was insane. That's actually a cool tech. That's actually a cool tech on the Signature. But it means the Ninetales is gonna take a lot of damage now. Basically, their team was basically protected the Milotic, right? That was their team, right? They bait everything on their Milotic. So now I can double target the Milotic, right? Because he protected last turn. And if they switch to the Signature, it's gonna go down to the Expanding Force. Yeah. They needed to protect the Ninetales there. That was their play. Protect the Ninetale. Hospitality. It got some health back. Oh yeah, he actually kissed. He kissed. That's just so weak, I don't know. That looks just so weak. So they have Protect, Draining Kiss. They revealed Blizzards too. That's like good damage. They must have like a water move, right? Maybe like Scald or Muddy Water. Look at this. It's almost done. That's actually insane. But at this point, the Maushold wins. At this point, the Maushold wins. The Maushold should be outspeeding every mon, right? Unless it's a speed tie with the Ninetales. But I think Ninetales is 110 and Maushold is 111. I can check quickly. Oh, I need to do a team. I need to make a team with Magneton. It's been like a couple of days of like, oh, I want to play with Magneton or Magnezone. So 910. Okay, Ninetales Alola is 109. 109. So Maushold always outspeed everything there, and it shouldn't go down to any move, right? Yeah, that's it. That was the fourth game, I think, right? Or the third one. That was an interesting team, dare I say. I feel like they should have brought the freaking King Gambit. I mean, the King Gambit was so good. Maybe they were afraid of the Gallaid. They were afraid of the Gallaid. The Gallaid, I mean, if they get rid of the Gallaid, then King Gambit has a field day. And I was like, yeah, we won. But I think that's gonna be the last game. Yeah, the video still has like 15 minutes, but because you'll see, it's because of Face Dondozo. So that was my really first Dondozo with this team, like a really serious team, right? So I think I didn't lead with Dusknoir. Dusknoir is not gonna come there. So I was really thinking, so Gallaid is still really good there. So you see that I lead a lot with Maushold. It's because Maushold is really fast and he can deal a lot of damage. So if he gets a KO, it means his partner can actually move without taking too much damage. So yeah, I was really thinking about it there. I think I led Maushold and Bravery. I think Hrabar means courageous in Croatian. I think, if I remember correctly. But I think I led Bravery Maushold there. Because you can cover a lot of... I'm gonna just pause there. You can cover a lot of leads with that. If they lead with the Typhlosion, I can switch the Maushold into Indeedee and Tera. No, that's not a good play. I was thinking, if they lead Typhlosion Whimsicott, I can actually, switch to Indeedee, Tera on Expanding Force, but then if they double up the Bravery, it's over turn 1. I lose 2 mons, yeah. So thank God they didn't realize that Typhlosion was their best mon there. So yeah, so I realized. So I think I made a couple of mistakes in this game, but I decided I need Gallaid because I have Sacred Swords, so I can deal with the Dondozo. I need Indeedee because I have Skill Swap, so that I can deal with the Dondozo. And I just need like offense, right? Offense for the first 2 mons, which means these 2 or these 2. So the monkey or the Typhlosion. They have a really cool card too. They have a really cool trainer card. So they like the monkey with Wheezing. And okay, so if you don't play Pokemon, so the set on the most common set on the Slacking is Double Edge, Protect, Sucker Punch, and High Horsepower, I think. Well, basically you want to run Double Edge, you want to run Sucker Punch, and you want to run Protect, right? And then the fourth move, I guess you have some leeway, I guess. So there my first mistake was actually, okay, so I'm like, okay, I can take a Double Edge, I can protect the Maushold and take a Double Edge from the Slacking. It means they're gonna protect the Weezing. I was like, they're gonna protect the Weezing because, you know, it's a Psychic tap there. So I was like, I can get a speed boost if I Esper Wing the Slacking, right? And if I can protect the Maushold, it means that if I protect the Maushold, it's safe. On the Braviary, it's safe too because it has the Sash, right? Worst case scenario, they double up, but it means that Weezing needs to so yeah, they protected there and I protect. So there's an interesting play there. Instead of doing this, so going for Esper Wing and protect, I could have just pop bomb this. I could have Tera actually. Tera the Maushold, follow me and get the speed boost. And then it's free real estate. And then I can double up the Weezing with Maushold and so we're leaving this. I feel like that was maybe the best play there. I did Esper Wing, so see, 50%. And yeah, next turn. No, I'm not gonna click Vacuum Wave. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm not gonna Tera either. So I decided to go with Esper Wing there. And Tera into Follow Me because it covers the Sucker Punch and covers the Double Edge too. Yeah, if we get burned by the Weezing, it's fine, and if we get taunt, it's fine too. But I think we're gonna get good damage on the Weezing this turn. So yeah, so they went for Sucker Punch there. And I went for Esper Wing. Look at the damage, that's insane. The Braviary is set up there. And they decided to taunt. So now, yeah. So now I decided, okay, I can just double up one slot, right? And I think the most dangerous slot is the Slacking, so I decided, okay. So I decided to Vacuum Wave. No, I decided to Tailwind, expecting the Sucker Punch onto Pop Bomb. So that we are set up against the Dondozo. So they protected the Weezing. I think they played... Okay, I think my opponent, if my opponent's gonna see this video, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna see it because it was against a Japanese, but maybe it was like a Japanese rental. So I think they just played too passively against me. If Weezing had moved, you know, had attacked more often, it was... So yeah, they didn't go with Sucker Punch. And now the Maushold can finish off the Slacking. We set up Tailwind. The Braviary is gonna be the fastest one there. And now they send the Dondozo. And now comes... Yeah. Okay, so now I'm like... They're gonna switch there. They're gonna switch, right? So I can switch into my Indeedee. They're gonna switch the Weezing into they're gonna switch for the Tatsugiri. So I want to chip the Dondozo, so just okay, let's go Esper Wing. So basically I'm just waiting for my Braviary to die now, so that we can bring Gallaid on Sacred Sword the Dondozo. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna chip, waiting for the Braviary to die. And I'm gonna bring Indeedee so that I can set up the terrain. But they actually went for something really unexpected. They protected and stayed with the Weezing. That was a crazy play, right? But they decided to Will-O-Wisp. They decided to Will-O-Wisp instead of... I don't know if this Weezing has an attacking move, but... oh, actually we'll never know, because... yes, we'll never know. But I guess he must have like Gunk Shot or Sludge Wave. So now I'm just gonna go Skill Swap. Skill Swap on the damage on Dondozo. Dondozo is like, can't really do anything now. He can't protect because he protected last turn. So we have like, we have the free Skill Swap there. And now they finally switch the Weezing for the Tatsu. And you'll see, that's gonna be my first mistake there. Okay, come on, come on. Go on. So Esper Wing there. And look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna pause there. Look at this. My Indeedee is faster. My Indeedee is faster than the Dozo. Just take notice of this. So it means it's not Jolly than Dozo, right? So it means, yeah, you'll see. You'll see, right? Because this Indeedee... Oh no, this Indeedee has 105 speed. Oh no, I'm just talking crap actually. I didn't expect Indeedee female to be that fast. Wow. Okay, okay. So I'm learning. I thought it was Adamant. So at this point, I was like, I didn't even notice this. Because I thought like my Indeedee would like, you know, outspeed the Dondozo. So, okay, actually, facing the Dondozo, the Indeedee can actually outspeed and get the skill swap first. That's... Note that, note that. But, so, yeah. So I really thought that it was Adamant. I didn't notice, but yeah. So the Indeedee is gonna always be faster, even if it's Jolly Dondozo. So that's nice to know, actually. So they went for Earthquake. They're actually not killing the Braviary, which is really smart. Okay, so they're not lefties. I don't know what they are. They're not lefties. So I decided to go with Psychic there. Or did I check the... I was considering like switching for the Gallaid. There, the Tailwind. So I'm gonna be smart actually. So I'm gonna Esper Wing, I think. And I'm gonna Trick Room now. I just chip the Dondozo instead of the Gallaid, right? Because he can't really kill the Indeedee. Maybe with Wave Crash actually. Oh, they order up there. Yeah, that did nothing. And now at Trick Room. The last turn of Tailwind. Like, the speed control is insane in this game. Okay, now I can switch into Gallaid and give Gallaid the skill swap there. And I think they're gonna Earthquake. they're thinking. They're thinking. This game was, you know, really slow. It's against Dondozo, so yeah, you need to be like ready to have like longer games against Dondozo. So I skill swap the Gallaid so that we don't get the +2, so we don't get affected by the start boost there. But it still does a lot, right? Indeedee goes down. We're fine there. And then there, I brought Maushold, right? Psycho Cut is gonna do more damage. By the way, Psycho Cut's gonna do more damage. By the way, by the way. Yeah, because you ignore you're already ignoring the stat boost, so there's no point of secret sorting. And yeah, so there's no point. And I'm gonna realize this next turn. Next turn, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna click Psycho Cards instead. So they're protected. It's fine. So I'm gonna do Psycho Card. So by now our opponent almost knows all my set on the Gallaid. So he knows Protect, Psycho Cut, and Secret Sword, most likely. But he doesn't know, right? He knows I have Protect, right? I think, does he really know I have Protect? I'm not sure anymore. I don't think I have Protected with Gallaid. No, he doesn't know, actually. So I'm gonna Psycho Cut, I'm just gonna miss the KO, and you're gonna see this. It's not Jolie Dondozo, it's actually Adamant Dondozo, or I don't know, maybe like Bold Dondozo, I don't know. It was not max speed Dondozo, so I could have just protected the mouse. Yeah, I could have just protected the mouse. And I was like, damn, people playing like not max speed Dondozo. And I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. It's gonna be Scarf Tatsu, and Scarf Tatsu can just wins, right? So I thought there, I'm like, my only way to win is to actually bait on a miss on the Tatsugiri moves, right? On Prey, he doesn't have Deep Pulse. If he has Deep Pulse, it's over. If he has Muddy Water, the Draco, or Icy Wind, he can miss. So I was like, we're gonna Prey, and I'm gonna try to get rid of the Sash with the Vacuum Waves. That's why you're gonna see me, because we're not running like a slow Gallaid, just like a normal Gallaid. I can also like hope that the Weezing's gonna be slower than the Gallaid, right? Next turn. So I just need to focus on the Tatsu, and then they protected, right? I have no idea why they protected there. They could have just... I have just no idea. And they're gonna reveal Protect on the Tatsugiri. I guess they wanted to scout, but it's like super dangerous because they know I have Tailwind on the Bravery, right? So if they play passive, I can just set up that. That was a missed opportunity there for me, but yeah. So they protected, and I revealed Vacuum Wave there on Psycho Cut. So I was like, okay. So that was my my train of thought there. Oh, it was because of the Trick Room. Oh, I see. That's why. I didn't even consider Trick Room there. So because they think I'm a really slow Gallaid, but I'm not really slow Gallaid. So yeah, so that makes sense actually. The double protects. So I finally gonna reveal the white guard there. I'm like, okay. So now I'm like. So now I was thinking, okay, I need to again try to pray they're gonna miss their move. And if they go for Draco, I'm just gonna pray there. And if they go for like Muddy Water, I can soak at least one Muddy Water. So I decided to go with White Guard and Esper Wing the Weezing, I think. Because they protect the last turn. And I'm like, oh no, oh crap, they're gonna Tera their Weezing. But no, they decided to Tera the Tatsu. Had they Tera the Weezing, I think if the Weezing survives and actually like use their move, they win. I don't know why they went for this. They went for Icy Wind. They went for Icy Wind. That's crazy. And at this point it's over, right? It's over now. Because Braver is gonna be faster. Yeah, a Psycho Cut there. And I think I Esper Wing. I was like, okay, I need to stop doing this. I was, okay, considering actually Tailwinding so that the Gallaid can act first, or move first. But they went with Muddy Water. Yep. But in the end, it didn't matter. The Gallaid, it was Life Orb Tatsu. It's gonna connect with the Psycho Cut. And we're gonna get the win. And yeah, I felt that. I really felt that. I really felt the win there. We had to work for this win so hard. We had to. I had to work like so hard to get the win. I think. Okay, it's over. I can show you. We're gonna reach like a really high. For me, it's really high. For me, it's really high. I'm not used to like. I was like, okay, it's over for today. I played enough against that Dondozo. And yeah, see, that's a pretty nice ranking there. That's pretty high for me. That's pretty high for me. And yeah, against this Dondozo, I was like washed up completely. And yeah, that's gonna be the. It's gonna be the gaming session there. What do I wanted to say? I forgot. I wanted to say something, but then I yeah wanted to show off the ranking. I was gonna say, had they played more aggressively with their Weezing, they would have gotten the win. They would have got the win. Absolutely. The Weezing protected too many times, but too many. And turn one could have been played differently too. I could have actually immediately Tera the Maushold and bombed the slacking. Here's the rental again. I hope you enjoyed the video on the game. I hope you enjoyed the team sweep. The Dusknoir, there was almost like a Dusknoir sweep that was kind of insane. I just love this. I just love Dusknoir. Like, I love the design on all. So tell me, tell me which mon are your favorites. I would say I'm not gonna like pick another one of my favorites because it would make the team really hard to build it, because it would mean to either get rid of Gallaid or Indeedee, and yeah. It's not gonna happen because we need the expanding force. We need Indeedee for the follow me, the trick room, the expanding force. So yeah, on getting rid of Gallaid, it's kind of really hard. I could use Issue Samurott, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is the Unova one, the basic one. It's one of my other favorites with Oshawott, but yeah, it's just too bad. Like Issue Samurott is good. You can like, he has sharpness, he has sacred sword, he has sucker punch, so it's actually good. It's really good. Yeah, it's actually good. Like basic Unova Samurott is kind of crap for VGC, or yeah, you need to build a team around him or not build a team with him. I would say. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace, and bye bye.